Why was it that the Soviet Union did not continue attacking after 1945? There is a common notion that it was due to the size of the Soviet army, which could have conquered the entire of Europe. But the fact of the matter is that they were strong enough to win, and too fatigued to continue. They were in such state that they just had nothing left to offer. The Soviets not only won the war, but it was deprived of their future. Too many graves, an approximation of 27 million Soviet citizens died. Families who lost a father, a son, or a brother are not easy to come by. No more strength. The men were tired. It was not a new battlefield. They wanted to see their wives and children. Stalin was aware that a nation that loses young men has no chance to engage in a new war with new and fresh opponents. The Soviet Union was a case of complete destruction when America was secure on the other side of the ocean. All had vanished. Thousands of their villages had been incinerated. Factories to manufacture shoes and tools no longer existed. Neither were there farms to produce grain. Saving the home, people were hungry and did not have any place to sleep. Stalin was forced to use his strength to restore his own crumbled country to ensure his citizens do not starve. He was unable to strike against the West when his home was in ruins. The atomic shadow. Stalin was a hard leader, though a realist. He was aware of the fact that the United States was at its finest ever. The American power, the army of the US, was well nourished, was well equipped, and had enormous amount of money. The bomb. America possessed first and foremost the atomic bomb. Stalin was aware that a single American aircraft could eliminate a city within a few seconds. As he did not possess such a weapon at that time, he understood that the war against the West would be the suicide. The protective wall. By the time the war was over, Stalin believed that he had already received what he wanted. The buffer zone, Eastern Europe, was in his control. He used such nations as a shield to ensure that the West was as distant as possible to the Russian border. Safety first. In his opinion, the aim was to ensure that Russia was not invaded again. When he had that wall of countries, he was contented to rest and restructure. The bottom line. The Soviet Union remained there since they were exhausted. They had gained the greatest battle in history, and they had given their blood and their cities to it. They did not stop because they were peaceful, they stopped because they were empty. Appreciate an upvote if you find it helpful and informative. Thanks for reading. Don't forget subscribe my YouTube channel Discovery the History. Thanks.